energy work literally changed my life and my clients' lives. I want to share something a little personal today. And before I even begin, I need to say something very clear. This is not medical advice. I'm not telling anyone to stop or change any medications that you're on. That is always between you and your licensed medical provider. What I'm sharing is what I have witnessed in my very own life and in the lives of my clients about the power of energy work and nervous system coherence. So I want to begin starting with me. Years ago, I was in deep depression, anxiety, panic attacks. It felt relentless. I was on anxiety medication, I was on antidepressants, and at the time, I needed that support. And then I found Reiki, and I didn't just try it casually, I committed to it every single day, consistently, devotedly, not when it felt convenient, but daily. And something began shifting. Within 6 months, under medical supervision, I was able to come off all medication. No withdrawal, no destabilization, no crash. And that was the moment I realized energy work isn't a placebo. It recalibrates the system. So fast forward to recently, one of my long-term clients, someone with a history of severe trauma. She'd been on antidepressants for quite some time. She had a very hard day and messaged me saying that she felt like she needed to increase her dose. Instead of reacting, we paused and we did an emergency energy session. And what surfaced was a deeply embedded trauma imprint in her nervous system that had come up. It was a pattern amplifying self-criticism and hopelessness. And we were able to clear it. The next morning, she felt very stable. She no longer felt the urge to increase her medication. And now here's what's really interesting. Typically, if someone abruptly stops antidepressants after long-term use, they may experience withdrawal symptoms like dizziness, agitation, mood shifts, sleep disturbances. She experienced none. Her words were, "My system feels like it's functioning in a completely different reality," because it was. Second client, she came to me years ago, suicidal, unable to sleep for over 40 days due to severe trauma around nighttime. We did deep nervous system stabilization, trauma clearing, sovereignty practices. She also needed medication support for sleep, and I supported that. Pharmaceuticals absolutely have their place. And she's been on nighttime medication for about 8 years. And recently, she began experiencing symptoms consistent with serotonin overload, agitation, restlessness, increased heart rate, sweating, what's often referred to as serotonin syndrome, when serotonin activity becomes too high. Her body was signaling excess. Now, here's what's fascinating. Typically, long-term medication requires increasing doses over time to maintain the same effect. Her body wanted less. She reduced months ago, and this week her body signaled again less. She isn't forcing anything, she's listening to her body, following its intelligence. And she can see the light at the end of the tunnel. So here's what all three stories have in common. Energetic, consistency, coherence, embodiment. When trauma is metabolized, when the nervous system stabilizes, when identity becomes sovereign, the body recalibrates. Energy work doesn't replace medicine, it restores regulation. And when regulation returns, the system often requires less external intervention. That was true for me, it's been true for these clients and so many others. The body's intelligent, and when we elevate consciousness, clear trauma, and build a nervous system stability consistently, not occasionally, but consistently, physiology shifts. Energy work works, not because it's mystical, it's not woo-woo, but because coherence changes biology. So if you're dealing with something and you feel like there's no way out, I don't know how to shift this, I'm stuck with this, this is just a part of my DNA, this is a part of my life, this is a part of my experience, and I'm stuck with it, I'm here to challenge that gently, lovingly, from a place where I myself completely healed my depression, my anxiety, my panic attack, came off all medicine within a 6-month period of practicing Reiki on myself every single day. And then I've been able to help a ton of other people. I mean, I have clients who are on or who have been on various medicines for their mental health things because they've experienced trauma. Some of it has been ET abduction, having implants put in them that, when triggered by the forces that be that put them there, can spiral them into hopelessness, despair, anger, rage, totally destabilizing them, wanting them to kill themselves. And we've been able to, like, psychically remove implants, get them free from these outer influences. And I've had a lot of people completely come off meds that they thought they were stuck with for the rest of their lives. And not only come off meds, but get free from these external outside influences who were tormenting them in various ways. And we do so safely, cloaked, invisible, so that as we're working, we're not alerting the group that put it there to let them know that, oh, she's getting free, he's getting free, we've got to, implant something else. Like, we cut off their access completely. I've been helping people. First of all, I had to free myself. And I've helped thousands of people over the 3 decades doing this work get free from all sorts of stuff that's not talked about a lot, especially in spiritual circles. It's not talked about a lot, like implants, tracking devices, various dark seals that have been placed within, around, and through the body to destabilize, to keep a person's energy down, to keep people feeling oppressed and depressed. I am super passionate about this work. And part of the work is getting connected to powerful forces that love humanity, galactic forces that love humanity, that are here to help us become free, liberated, stand in our own authority, sovereignty, embodied. And so I am doing a month-long immersion called Cosmic Connections, where every week these are sovereign beings of light. These are beings of light that want to assist humanity. And part of my story, and a lot of my other clients that I've helped get free from really dark stuff, part of the antidote and what we have woven into our lives is that we become allies with really positive, powerful forces of light that have our back, that help lead, guide, direct, and protect us, who are trustworthy. Because I realize when I'm bringing up, like, there can be various reactions to this, because it's really easy to get duped and buy into false light. So, month-long immersion, Cosmic Connections. Every single week we're going to receive a channeled message, teaching, transmission from them. We're going to receive extremely powerful activations that start to in an extraordinary way, activate your DNA, bring your energy, your field, your consciousness, all that you are, into a much higher frequency. And when you're at that place, you are not food for lower vibrational negative beings to feed on you, to attach to you, and to negatively influence your life. This is part of my life's work because I have had interactions with dark force beings since the age of 6. And it's been a long journey. And I've learned a lot. And in Cosmic Connections, I am packaging all of the wisdom, the knowledge, the power, the embodiment, the sovereignty, the authority that I've acquired, and I'm sharing it. And so, if you would like to connect with various galactic groups to have an amazing arsenal of allies that will love and support you and assist you, check the comments below for the link. In the link, you click it, you'll get all the information, the dates, when we're doing it, the hows, the whys, the what are we gonna do, the deeper information, it's all in the link. If you're interested in galactic consciousness, cosmic consciousness, if you feel like you don't belong on this planet, you don't belong in a body, being human in this earth plane reality is extremely confusing, confounding, and painful for you, and you feel like your essence belongs in the stars, you're a starseed. You came here, mission Earth, take on a body, have this human experience, and part of your mission is to help elevate the consciousness and the energy of this planet and to ascend. So let's help you with your mission. Let's give you the support that you need to fulfill your mission, mission Earth, and have a ton of galactic badasses with you.